Hi and welcome to Stamp with Angela. I'm Angela Palmer and today I'm going to show you the two types of stamps that Stampin' Up have. So one of them here is this one, which is the red rubber stamps, and the other type is this one here, which are more clear, and we call those photopolymer stamps. So these red rubbers are called cling stamps because with the stickers on them they cling to the stamps. And these are photopolymer because of the style of material that they're made from. So some stamps work better designed in one particular kind of, like in the rubber. The photopolymer are often stamps that you actually need to look through to line up. So if you look at this photopolymer stamp set here, it's called Music from the Heart. So we've got the music stave here, and then like a treble clef and some notes. So you would need to be able to look through the stamps to see where to place them on the line to stamp. So that's why this one has been created in the photopolymer stamp set. These ones here, often the detail on the stamps are a lot more involved, and so they work better on the rubber. But when you put it on a block, when you're stamping, there is a sticker showing you where it is, but you can't see through it. Okay, so when you buy your stamps you need to buy blocks as well. So to start with, that's a bit of an investment, but then you can chop and change them. You might have a couple of different stamp sets, but you can keep using the same blocks. So when you look at a stamp set, for example this one here in the mini catalogue, it will tell you, suggest what stamps sized blocks to get. So here is the stamp set, and it says here suggested blocks C, D and E. So the E is what I need for this one because it is quite a wide stamp and it wouldn't quite fit on a D, so you need it on a biggish block. And then lots of the other ones, it suggests C and D, so that was what I had, D there and C. So these might fit here, or maybe just on there perhaps. This one on here, or diagonally sometimes. So you can make them all fit. Now you may have other blocks and you find they work just as well, and that's fine. Like I might choose to use an H because I happen to have that. So you can chop and change. You don't want a little stamp on a massive block because A, it's heavy to hold, and then when you're stamping you're likely to get more ink around it, so a smaller block would be better. So I'll just show you the different blocks as well, and you don't have to get them all at once because, you know, just slowly build up your collection. So this, starting off with the little A, B, C, D. So they get progressively bigger. So C's and D's are quite good ones to start with. And then E, which was the one I used for that row of flowers, so that's E. So that you may not need that to start with, just depending on a particular stamp set. Then F is very big. F and G is very little, and is this G? G, yep, that's just nice for little sentiments and things. H, I do find this one quite useful for slightly bigger sentiments, and I is this one here, so it's a longer, narrower one. Okay, so my suggestion for starting off would probably be C, D and H. They're quite useful blocks to start with, and then later on if you've got lots of little ones, having a little A is quite handy. And then obviously bigger stamps, maybe E. So I hope you find that useful. So just to recap, the two different types of stamps are our red rubber cling stamps, and they've got stickers on the back which you do need to put on when you get them. And the other type are our photopolymer, so I'll just show you how they work as well. So just lift them up and put them on a block, so you can see that you can see through that when you're stamping. These will stain, particularly with reds and dark colours and things, but it won't affect your stamping. And actually when it's got a bit of colour on it, if it's lying on the table, it's actually a little bit easier to see. But there are lots of little stamps in this set, so you want to be careful with those. So I'll just quickly show you, when you get a stamp set, I just changed. I tend to keep these, so then I know at a glance what's missing. Oh, I need to put those 2 stamps away. So that's why I keep what it comes in. So here's a stamp set that has arrived. This is how it will come. So you need to peel off this backing, off the whole thing, and each individual one like this. And when you've done all that, that's what I've put into my case. But then you also need to add the sticker. So to keep costs down, they're getting us to do this. So what you need to do is turn it over to this side and peel back 1, 2. Now you only get 1 chance at this. If you don't line it up properly, don't try and lift it up and move it, because it won't. It just sticks really well. So take off your backing. See if I can do this on video. And just line it up exactly. Push it down. And then lift it up. And there it is. And then that will cling to your stamp. To your block, sorry. It will cling to your block. And now that's permanently on there. And it's nice and sticky and clingy. Okay, so you do need to prepare these stamps when you first get them. But once they're done, you can just, I'll take all these off and put them in your stamp case, and then you're ready to go for future times. So this is a celebration stamp set that's only available for a limited time. There you go, and then you can see it's done. And then obviously I'll do the others as well. So I hope you've learned something new about Stampin' Up's red rubber stamps and also our photopolymer stamps, the difference of these and the advantages of each, and how you need these stamping blocks, clear blocks, to use them. If you've got any questions, please feel free to contact me, and thanks for watching. Bye!